Well, speaking of
NBC
wolves and speaking getting thrown into the wolves, did you see the Matt Lauer update?
Oh, sure did. Hard R's being used.
And no, not those hard R's.
Not hard R, and yeah, not that hard R,
but a hard R's indeed. Here it is. This is, I guess, whatever. I pull up the first one from CNN.
The NBC is responding to this for the first time. Lauer has not yet. But here's what's new. Here's what we know that's breaking overnight. Variety magazine has published excerpts of Ronan Farrow's new book. It contains these allegations about Lauer's conduct when he was the host of the Today Show. Farrow spoke for the first time on the record with the woman whose claims led to Lauer's firing. Her name is Brooke Nevils. She's a former NBC News producer and a former assistant to Meredith Vieira. She tells Farrow that she was raped by Lauer while they were there covering the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi, Russia.
Now, that is completely different. Look, and not that he didn't do scummy shit, you know, with the button under the desk that will lock the door and shit like
rape
that.
Desk, yeah. He had a lot of weird shit going
now
on.
He's, but this
is rape. This is not somebody saying I was
accused
raped.
of rape.
Yeah.
Nevils alleges that this happened after a night of drinking with Vieira and Lauer at a hotel bar. She says she had 6 shots of vodka, and then Lauer invited her up to her room, but according to Farrow, she had no reason to suspect that Lauer would be anything but friendly.
No, red flags, red flags.
God, I want to hate Lauer here, but nope.
Sorry.
Nope.
Sorry.
Nope. Enough of this.
Sorry. 6 shots of vodka, and you went to his room?
I'm not
Hold
buying it.
the fuck up. No. Now, I'm not going to say look, nobody knows for sure what happened in that room, right?
It could have happened, but I'm not buying.
But I hate Matt Lauer. I think he's a
stand him.
piece of garbage. And not even for the accused rape stuff. Like, I've never liked Matt Lauer. He's a piece of shit. He's a duplicitous piece of shit. However, that's not making you go, wait a second. Wait a fuck. If you're a girl, I'm being serious now, women. And look, be honest, okay? And if you're watching this later, comment down below if that's true. If you have 6 shots of vodka with a man at a bar, and he invites you to his room, and you go to his room, do you think he's expecting sex or not? That's all I want to know.
Based on prior experience. Nevils then says that once in the room, Lauer forced himself onto her and raped her. Nevils tells Farrow, quote, "It was non-consensual in the sense that I was too drunk to consent."
Wait a second. It was non-consensual in the sense that I was too drunk to consent.
Whoa, so you didn't even... Okay, so you didn't say no. This is getting fucked. That's what she's saying.
You had the wherewithal to talk to him, get up, go into his room in that situation. I always bring this up. If you were really raped, women, please, I'm begging you, please. Because I don't want rapists out there any more than you do. I really don't. I think rape is gross. I think it's disgusting. But if you get raped, please, every time, the next day, call the police, right? File a report. Because every time you don't do that, if this guy's really a rapist, you're letting a rapist go out there and do more rapings. I understand. I get it. Victims, and you don't know, man. I got it. But I'm saying that helps a lot. Because had the cops been called, this would be a completely different story. You got drunk. He was drunk. You two went and you fucked. Matt Lauer was also drunk. You fucked him. Did you rape him? Like, you know what I mean? It's this really phony thing that they're doing. And it really does kind of bug me, right? Because there's legitimate people doing really shitty things like Schneider, for example. We talk about it all the time. And I'm not saying Lauer didn't deserve to be fired. I'm not saying Lauer probably was a fucking misogynistic asshole.
He's absolutely a predatory scumbag.
Agreed.
That being said,
yeah,
it doesn't sound like he's a straight up rapist.
This is not...
And by the way, we both went into this. We didn't
No,
watch
correct.
the video.
Well, it just came out right before,
We pulled
yeah.
up the article and we went, oh snap, we taken down Matt Lauer, dog. But now we're just honestly reacting to this. Because all we're doing, because we're both like, wait a minute, hang on. So we went into this wanting to take down Lauer today. We're like, hell yeah, motherfucker. And now we're here and we're going, excuse me, I hate Matt Lauer as much as anybody on the panel, but this, what I just heard described, doesn't sound like a rape. It sounds like a hookup that you probably regretted.
Yeah, I would say that. And look, men and women have both had that.
And you even said, well, I was too drunk to consent. Do you know, dude, thank God I'm over fucking girls. Like, thank God I'm done with the whole pussy thing. Like, because I wouldn't survive. Like my 20s, if the Me Too shit was going on in my 20s when I was working in strip club business, and like I was just literally like some of the places I was in were fucking involved in like trafficking and all kinds of weird shit. And like, you know, trust me, dude, I've been blacked out drunk and I've fucked other women that were, you know, off their tits, fucking drunk or fucked up on something. Like, there was a lot of questionable hookups in my 20s, you know what I mean? That like, now you see this shit going on and you're like, thank God I'm not 25 anymore, because that would have been bad, man.
And again, you have to be consistent regardless of who the target is. Just because it's Lauer and Lauer is universally hated in this neck of the woods, doesn't mean that they won't do this to somebody else. Look, man, shit happens, right? Like, people get drunk, people hook up. That's a normal part of life, you know. That's a normal, like you were saying, it's a normal part of going on a date. That's a normal. Have you ever gone in for read it wrong and gone in for a kiss and the other person wasn't into it? Like, is that rape? Like, what is rape? You had drinks with a guy. Why did you put yourself in that position? Because here's the problem. Stuff like this, in my opinion, you know how there's different levels of murder we were talking about, and a manslaughter and all that stuff. The problem with rape, I mean, there's date rape, but still rape. Rape is rape. It's rape. You rape. There's women who have been held at gunpoint and been forcibly penetrated. You know what I mean?
That's rape. Yeah, rape is
like there
are women that have been violently
raped. And to say, well, it was definitely rape because I had 6 shots and he asked me to go to his room and I said yes.
And honestly, there have been women that have been almost, dare I say, non-violently raped, but like still raped, like woke up with a dick in their mouth kind of thing, where you're like, that's rape. You know what I mean? This sounds like it was. You woke up the next day and went, "Oh God!" And by the way, I'm so ashamed.
This doesn't sound like this doesn't sound like the Eminem video of a passed out frat girl.
Yeah,
you know, this isn't fucking a sleeping person. This is going out drinking with a person, them inviting you to their room. You come back to the room, and then you have sex. That's what that sounds like to me. And in these situations, man, shit like this to me gets really, really, really murky. Because when what she said was, it was not consensual in the same sense that I was too drunk to consent. That's what she says, right? That means that it is up to you as a man who's not a doctor,
I'm a doctor, though.
Well, you're not, though.
No, I did. I went to I met John Cena at a meet and greet, and he declared me also a doctor of thugonomics.
All right, well, fine. Junior doctor of thugonomics.
Word life, bro.
But it puts the man. So as a guy, what if I'm drinking too? As the dude, remember, everybody wants to be equal, right? It's this whole Me Too. Women are just as strong as men. But whenever this happens, the guy needs to know, oh, this woman is at her limit. I know. You don't know how. Like, look, I understand there's the point where the girl's like, whoa, like, you know, falling over. But there's some people that get pretty hammered and stay pretty even keel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just make bad decisions because they're drunk. You're telling me you did 6 shots with Matt Lauer, went to his room, and didn't think he was trying to have sex with you? Lady, you weren't raped, in my opinion, if this is what has happened. You're a moron.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Not a moron. Because a moron would a moron would be if she actually believes she was raped. I don't think she does.
No, it's profitable now. You're gonna get a book deal. You're gonna even if you're lying, you get a book deal. You get a couple of paychecks out of the deal, and it's fine. It's all fine. It's all a hustle now.
So she was after her 6 shots, she was sober enough after he says, "Hey, you want to go to my room?" Yeah, sure, I'll go to your room. She goes to his room. She was sober enough to do that, but she wasn't sober enough to say, "No, I don't want to have sex with you."
Or the fact that, like, you know, you just basically go like, you know, I'm pretty fucked up. I shouldn't go up to anybody's room. I'm just gonna go to my room. That I'm presuming you work for NBC. You had your own room. You know what I mean? It's not like you weren't. Just go to your room.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this did not end there. Nevils tells Farrow that she and Lauer had other consensual sexual encounters later on.
Whoa! Oh, after? Oh, come no,
Fuck
no,
you.
no, 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 no,
Fuck
no,
you.
no, no, no,
Fuck
no.
you. Fuck you.
No.
Fuck you.
I'm mad.
Fuck you.
I'm fucking mad.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Now I could say it. Now I could say it.
Whore.
You weren't raped. You
Whore.
weren't raped. You
Whore.
bitch.
Wow.
So you said you were raped that night, but then you went back
Wow.
and continued having sex with him?
I'm so mad right now. I'm fucking angry, dude.
Why is this even being reported?
Because everybody wants to take down each other now.
Oh, you are angry.
I'm very angry right now. I'm very angry right now.
Hey, Farrow. And man, I used to actually like Ronan Farrow, to be honest with you, you know? Being Woody Allen's kid and everything. I really liked him. You're going to print this shit now? You're going to print a person who said that she was raped but then continue to have sex with him consensually? I'm sorry. What percentage of people actually believe this? What percentage of people actually believe this?
How many people work at Fox News?
She describes them this way, saying it was completely transactional. It was not a relationship. Nevils did not immediately report this alleged.
The woman herself said it was completely transactional, meaning that all these women have this Me Too stuff and all these, but these whores, because it's transactional, are using their pussy to get ahead in business.
Yes, because they.
I see. So you had consensual sex with him, which means, in my opinion, and tell me if I'm wrong, that they probably had consensual sex before that night too.
Probably.
The only reason she's picking that night is because she was probably at the bar with other people and told the other person, "Hey, man, remember I was drunk. You were there. You could be a witness." That's the only other reason.
It's unbelievable. And again, Matt Lauer's a disgusting fucking pig, but
Again,
this
guys,
is
we're not
just
defending.
unbelievable.
We're
man.
not defending Matt Lauer as we more are indicting a whore. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't about that. This is about this going too goddamn far. And you know what, man? Talk about throwing people under the bus. Matt Lauer is a soft target right now. He's already somebody that was fired for
He's
being
like a
pig.
Weinstein guy. You
So
could just,
it's
yeah.
really easy to just pile on him.
attack to NBC Universal executives. She says she confided in Vieira 3 years later, that's in 2017, and Vieira urged her to get a lawyer and report it to NBC Human Resources. That's what Nevils did, and that's what led to Lauer's firing. Now, so far, Lauer has not responded to these new allegations.
Wait. Let's hear that again. I'm sorry.
And it was completely transactional.
Sorry.
It was not a relationship. Nevils did not immediately report this alleged attack to NBC Universal executives. She says she confided in Vieira 3 years later, that's in 2017,
Okay.
and Vieira urged her to get a lawyer and report it to NBC Human Resources. That's what Nevils did, and that's what led to Lauer's firing.
So this
This is why he
this
was.
is the incident.
This
that got
is
him?
why he was fired. Yeah, this is from today. Yeah, this just came out with. This is why he was fired.
Bro, I would be suing NBC right now. Wait, didn't he get a huge severance though?
Yeah, he still got the money. He still got his money. He had
He
a
got like
guarantee.
a fuckload of money
Yeah.
though. Yeah, so you can't even really sue, I guess. You paid
Yeah.
out all your money.
No, yeah, you can.
I guess you can because they
You can.
slandered him. Yeah,
They slandered him. Hold on.
He's a rapist now in everybody's
Of
eyes.
all the things, thank you, Katie Razor's right. Of all the things this asshole did, That's what got him fired? Having consensual sex with a woman and one time, now she's saying it's rape?
Yeah. And Amanda in the chat says, give him his fucking job back, NBC. Let's calm down. let's all calm down. I still, given his track record, I don't know if I'd still want him around the office.
Yeah, he's definitely not,
but he does deserve a big check if they're smearing him as a rapist. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Like, I certainly wouldn't be in a rush to hire him back. The man still did have a button on his desk to lock doors. And a desk. Remember, he had a bags full of sex toys in his closet.
Oh no, yeah, I
So
get it.
I still wouldn't want him back as an employee, but this is definitely
Meredith Vieira knew 3 years ago, or at least 2 years ago, about this, and she stayed working with him. If you really believe that he was a rapist, Meredith, why did you keep working with him?
That's a good point.
Now, so far, Lauer has not responded to these new allegations. Nevils has not responded to our request for comment. But we have heard from NBC News. Just now, NBC releasing a statement to me saying this, quote, Matt Lauer's conduct was appalling, horrific, and reprehensible, and we said it at the time. That's why we fired him within 24 hours of us first learning of the complaint. Our hearts break again for our colleague.
That's, by the way, not his alleged conduct, not his. Like, I would be winding up to sue these fucks right now.
Can you believe that? Yeah, I can believe this shit. Of course I can. This story had more twists and turns than a goddamn M. Night Shyamalan movie. Mm-hmm. Like, at first we started out with, oh yeah, Lauer definitely raped somebody, to, oh shit, Lauer might not have raped this person, to, Lauer didn't rape this person, to, this fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, it's remarkable to see how the Today Show's hosts, Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb, are handling this. Here's how Savannah addressed it on the air just moments ago.
Back that bus up. Here it comes.
You know, this is shocking and appalling, and I honestly...
And a lie. It's also a lie.
Imagine, like, you worked with this bitch.
No, but he wasn't convicted. This is what bothers me. Police weren't called. He wasn't convicted. He kept fucking the girl because she wanted to fuck it. She said it was consensual. And now without any due process, without any, Your Honor. Remember when it used to be, Your Honor? We found semen near the victim, and she had struggle marks on her neck.
Boom, boom, bam, 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 bam.
Now it's just like we had sex a bunch of times, but like one time, like it was weird.
SVU, the new SVU episodes are 2 minutes long.
Yeah.
This man raped me. Throw him away for life. Bum, bum. And then just all commercials for 58 minutes.
So you are going to now sit here and cry? Hey, you fucking bimbos. You knew. That's what they don't want to tell you. They knew about Lauer's behavior. Lauer has been there longer than all of them. You knew about his behavior. You were fine with his behavior. You probably were drinking little martinis at 10 o'clock with Kathy Lee talking about it when the cameras were off. Oh, my God, did you see Lauer fuck that one? Oh, my God, what a piece. You guys were all catty and shit. And now you put on the fake. Never trust the fucking media, folks. I don't know how to tell any of them. Don't trust them. They're all fucking fake pieces of shit that put on airs, and they will ground up a member of their own who does the same shit that they do, by the way. All of these people do
sat
this.
across
If you don't think Meredith Vieira ever grabbed some young Paige's cock, you're fucking nuts. You know what I mean? To pretend like these women in power don't do the same thing.
It's you know what it is too, like, this woman, she sat across from Matt Lauer for how many years?
Many years.
And it's just like, she helped engineer his downfall, and now she's like, absolutely shocking, terrible, terrible revelations today. And you're just like, you fucking, imagine watching this on TV. Imagine being Matt Lauer and watching this on TV. I would be smashing shit all over my house.
Don't even know what to say about it. I want to say that I know it wasn't easy for our colleague Brooke to come forward then. It's not easy now. And we support her and any women who have come forward with claims. And it's just very painful for all of us at NBC.
So Basically, we blindly believe any accusations with no proof, and we will ruin a person's career and ruin their family life and pretty much ruin everything about them because a girl kept fucking him. Sounds fair. I like this new world we're living in. Women are equals, but also we can't touch them or talk about them or say anything about them. There are equal. We live in a world where women want to be perceived as equal, but also be a protected class. That's really weird. What do you call that? Oh, right. Hell.
NBC and who are at the Today Show. And, you know, it's very, very, very
Listen
difficult.
to this fake bitch. I hate her.
Yep.
Oh, I hate this bitch. This fake, like, it's, you know, you just have to sound, like, really upset. You know? Like, what you do is just kind of like, you break up your voice a little bit when you can't actually produce tears, you know, because you're actually a complete sociopath. And you don't actually experience empathy. So you just speak in hushed tones. It's sort of what really bad actors do. I know. That's what she's doing, though. She can't muster up a tear, and it's just, and that's why it's very hard to think about my time there. Anyway, let's move on.
Not hard enough to ruin your fucking makeup that you have to sit in the chair an hour to put on.
Yeah, I've seen women who have been raped, okay? They're fucking sobbing. They're a mess. You know what I mean? Like, there's none of this, like, that's very, glad he's gone. Anyway, moving on.
Time NBC said that Lauer was fired due to an inappropriate sexual relationship at the workplace. Well, this is more than that. As Copy said this morning, this is not the allegation of an affair, it's the allegation of a crime. Again, Lauer has not responded today, but here's what he said back when he was fired in 2017. He expressed remorse, saying, "There are no words to express my sorrow and regret for the pain I have caused others." He went on to say that his words, "To the people that I have hurt, I am truly sorry. As I'm writing this, I realize the depth of the damage and disappointment I have left behind at home and at NBC." Lauer went on to say, "Some of what is being said about me is untrue or mischaracterized, but there's enough truth in these stories to make me feel embarrassed and ashamed." And he said he regrets that he's hurt the people that he cherishes the most. So that's what Lauer said then. The allegations were involving harassment, involving inappropriate sexual behavior. Basically, the idea back then was that he was abusing his power as a big star to have affairs with women at the office.
But now, you know, sweep weeks are coming up, so now we have to accuse him of rape.
I'm sorry, but sir, if I had to draw a picture of somebody who does that sort of stuff, it would be a picture of you.
Oh, yeah. I think Tucker calls him the house eunuch at CNN.
The house eunuch.
Yeah.
But again, this allegation in Farrow's book is very different. It is the allegation of a crime. And by the way,
A lie. A lie.
Farrow also reports that Nevils left NBC in 2018, and she was paid out 7 figures at that time.
I mean, at this point, it's like, it's so transparent.
So she took a payout. Hold on. I'm trying to see, what was her name? Brooke Nevils, was that her name?
Yeah.
Let me see. Trying to see if I could find a picture of this broad. Whatever. She's a liar, is what she is. Nobody buys that. And fucking Farrow, you should be goddamn embarrassed with yourself. You should be fucking embarrassed with yourself for running that.
You know, he really did for a while there. It seemed like he'd have some promise, but he turned out to just be another fucking stooge.
You know, and how dare you run that? Like that is fucking trash, and you know it. And you know it, and you know he didn't rape anybody. You know he didn't. Nobody's fucking buying it.
Yeah, something straight. But yeah, he fucking... What happened to Farrow? I mean, he came out there for a minute, and everybody was like, this guy's going to really break some shit open, and now he's just...
He probably suffers from a lot of anxiety like his father, Woody Allen.
It's not his... Sure.
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. He looks just like him.
Fucking... I would pay him money to sing Sinatra at fucking karaoke. Be like, please, Ron, just go up there and do Summer Wind for me, just one time.
He would have to silence his grinder first.
He looks more like Frank Sinatra than Frank Sinatra Jr. looks like Frank Sinatra.
Yeah. Devin, $5. The Pat McAfee show is funnier than Fighter and the Kid. Fat Keckboy, $2.50. I hope you enjoy your vacation, fellas. By the way, small update. Royce Thomas Murphy needs 80 subs to get to 1,000, while Dayton Hypernova just reached 1,000 subs.
Nice.
Luke Button, $3. Do you boys prefer Streamlabs or DLive donations or Patreon? If all the amounts are the same, which way is the easiest way? And do you get the biggest percentage? The biggest percentage?
Streamlabs doesn't take anything.
Streamlabs.
But like PayPal, I think takes a little, if you use
Right.
PayPal. But yeah, they don't really, Streamlabs doesn't take anything.
$10 from Local Loaf. Cheers, guy. Thank you, Local Loaf. Luke Button, I thought I was a good person until 4:25 p.m. when you played a video of Brian Stetler, and I became enraged by his face and voice, and I want to kill a kitten. I never thought anyone could make me say I would rather be watching Como. Good show, boys. Jesse Ventura, $2. Jeffrey Epstein was spotted riding the Banditos by the outpost for Bikers Bar in Freeport, Florida.
I like it. Freeport, Florida. Oof.
Brendan Schaub, have fun in Minnesota, Royce. Make sure to check out the famous singer Prince's house. I will, I promise you. But I think fucking Prince. He spelled Prince, Prints, Prince. Brendan Schaub. Thank you, Brendan. Much appreciated.
That's actually very
That's very good. Wow, that was...
Are you mad?
Yeah, man, I am pretty fucking mad.
Are we mad right now?
Dude, who wouldn't be mad? Unbelievable.
I'm not mad. You gotta forgive these rapists, like Matt Lauer. You gotta
Man, I'm not saying he's a piece of shit, and I'm not saying
he's
he probably...
absolutely, he's undeniably a piece of shit, Royce. We went into this going, oh, shit, dog. If they're calling Matt Lauer a rapist, he must be a rapist. And we went into this without seeing the thing, and immediately we both turned on it at the exact same time. We're like, nah, hold up. So this bitch went up to the room with him. Nah, man.